All right, hi, this is Atkin. Welcome to part 4 of Railway Empire 2, Scenario 2 from the High Voltage DLC. This one's called Power to the People. And we have now a 5-city cluster going. I'm calling it a daisy chain 5-city cluster because we're using the warehouses to pass goods along between the cities. So we've got a warehouse with all the raw materials marked here, the main 6 raw materials. Same here in the freight station. Same here, same here, same here. And I see that I think we already dealt. Yeah. We're waiting on this to heal itself, so to speak. So and we put maintenance over here so it won't have that problem again. So what we have are freight lines that run freight to freight from Lausanne to Nyon. And so then if something needs to go out of the Lausanne warehouse down to Geneva, it would go to Nyon and then get moved down there. Similarly in the other direction, or from here, if you had something needed to go there, you get the idea. So all we have to do now is have our basic lines between each pair of cities along this. And then we had to add some trains that we set to actually not carry any raw materials, because that kind of messes up the warehousing system, but to just carry the manufactured goods. So for example, there's one train that goes from Geneva that goes all the way to Aigle, and it's set on both ends to not carry raw materials. It's a freight line, but it will not carry raw materials, only the manufactured goods. And that way, once, for example, it can take beer over here to Aigle. Aigle's double tick growth, so it's not even big enough to take the beer yet. So we've got several lines running here with X's where they don't have anything to carry because there's nothing for them to carry. Now, if we wanted to babysit this more, we would watch each one as they grow, and as they get big enough to take a good, we would set up the line to take it that good. However, the easiest thing to do is just to it's a little bit of set and forget it. Just set that line up in advance, and when the time comes that Aigle will take the beer, then sure enough, beer will start heading over there. Okay, so this is all going beautifully. We are at 194 out of 260,000. If I would just let it run, it would finish fairly soon. However, we've got money. We got some time, and we've got this little deal over here. We've already grown Brig to 115,000 people. We have stemmed the tide over here and got this up to 23,000. We've got Blatton now at 42,000 with a couple of industries in it. One we like, the planks. One we don't like, the textiles, because that's redundant to our textile here in Brig. That alcohol in Brig I don't love, I don't hate. Don't like that. We don't like this. The grass is there. That's no good. Redundant. This is not. Is that a bad thing? Yeah. We've got that covered. Where do we have? Oh, down here in Zermatt. Zermatt has our mountain cheese, which then goes over here to feed the cheese fondue. Now, the thing that's missing here is you can't go from every city to every other city. So this is a little different model. Well, it's a much different model. This is a totally different way to do it. Over here, we ran automatic lines everywhere, and basically, and so we can easily carry freight or product anywhere to any city, but we need the connections between every city, right, to make that work. So I think what we're going to do, just to keep this simple, we're going to come in here like this and put a line that kind of works its way up the hill like that. And like that. And let's send a train from Goms to Blatton. An automatic train running that running our electric train. So it should take, yeah, it'll just take that bypass and run up there to Blatton, and they'll exchange goods. And in the case of Goms, actually has a warehouse with some items coming into it, so it can actually bring some stuff up here as well. Okay, we don't have anything running from Goms to Zermatt. So if Goms went to Zermatt, it would come down like this. We'd like for it to be able to bypass the station if it's not going to need to go there. So why don't we do this? Why don't we build a, this could be, the city boundaries can get you sometimes, but we'll just come out like this, go around all that stuff, and all those city buildings. There we go. Build a bypass around Brig on the south side. And we can have a train that runs from, I will come down here, from Zermatt to Goms. And we probably see it maybe will load up with some cheese. No, it didn't. Is that because you don't have any to export? No, you got plenty. Oh, they're just not quite big enough, are they? The mountain cheese kicks in at what point? It kicks in at 40,000. Okay, fine. So we got here, here, here. We need Sierra to Goms and Blatton to Goms. So I think an easy way to do that would be to come here and kind of make this swing out and come down like this to Sierra, or Sierra, I'm not sure what it is. And like that. That kind of gives us a northern bypass of Brig. It also, so this guy can go over there, and we can, by simply adding a little bit of extra track, we can make it so that our buddies from Blatton can also go over to Sierra. And give it some signals. Yeah, okay. So we can run a train from like Goms to Sierra. And I'm not worried about optimizing. I'm just getting a train started, and we can run a line from Blatton to Sierra, and that'll get meat going up there, although I expect it's already going up there somehow. Although I must double check that. That may not be true. I don't know. I can't picture how it would happen. Yeah, there's no meat up there. So this city's growing without any meat. So that's a bit of a feat in and of itself. Now we already have a bypass around Sierra, which means that we can also run Goms to Sion like that. And what did it do? Oh yes, it used the bypass. Good. It used that bypass. Very nice. And let that run. And then we need a Sierra to Blatton. That's easy enough. And we already have Sion to Zermatt. Now, we don't have Blatton to Zermatt, I think. And we don't have a Zermatt to Sierra. So I'll tell you what we could do, and we want to pick that up anyway. Why don't we come off of Sierra up here and kind of come down like this. And if I can remember which side I'm on, okay. And link this into the top of this track. Actually, that looks fine. And double track it down through here to here. Then we can, okay. Now, I'd actually, well, GOMS to Zermatt, I think we already have that, don't we? Let me look at that. Zermatt to GOMS, yes, we do. We have one line, okay. Do we have Zermatt to Blatten or whatever that place is up there? Apparently not, okay. It would be able to go up like this to get up there, I think. Zermatt to Blatten. And Sierra to Zermatt would be a good one. And then we can pick up this meat bonus right here. And get on this line right here. Come out the correct end, that is. Come out this side and merge and set our signals. Okay. And I did give it repairs. Yes, I did. Okay, now we can pick up this bonus and run right into Sierra with a run full, track 1, brake line, go. Actually, I could have left that automatic, would have been, I'm gonna turn that back. Automatic's actually more consistent with all the setups we have for all the other trains. So we'll pick up that bonus, we'll get that going up there, and we'll get the meat here going out to more places. We don't own that meat, so it should level up as it sees it's got more customers. That would be good. And where are we over here? We're almost at 200,000. This is again that line, Lausanne to Nyon. It's going to hold up some traffic here, but it will kind of mend itself and run here, and it should get service here. Yeah, it will. It'll limp down there, and we gained ground again. A little more freight, barely more passengers, fair amount more mail. Our production actually went down. Got some bonuses. Invested in some track, some locomotives. Okay, we're looking good. And we still got double, single, single, and single. So we got growth in all the cities. And how are we looking on? We're getting some delays. We'll look into that in a minute. So we didn't really do much except, well, we got some stuff going to Zermatt to allow it to grow. Blatten will grow better because it's getting the meat. GOMS is just really weird because in spite of all of our efforts, it's got nothing. It's got no grain. How could it get no grain? We're probably using all our grain, or perhaps just not hauling it fast enough. Oh, we're not hauling it fast enough. That's for sure. Are we getting a lot of traffic here? Let's go, let's turn on utilization and the train usage so we can see them. And this guy right here is red, and he's saying he could use some help. All right, let's give him some help. And we've got a lot of traffic here. I do see some hesitation But nothing bad. He's just taking the bypass. And it's all moving right along. And all these X's over here now, what's that? That's a breakdown. Now those I don't want. Lausanne to Vevey. Okay, I think I have just failed to go back here and put in maintenance in a couple of spots. And just to be certain about that, warehouse, maintenance. I think I'm going to keep maintenance out of Lausanne because it's just, well, I don't know if it's any busier than any of the rest of them, really. Actually, it kind of isn't because it's got its own track out there for all this, and the ability to expand it to more. So it really isn't any busier than any of the rest of them. Let me turn this off. Warehouse. Let's give it maintenance. I don't want maintenance breakdowns. First of all, it's sloppy, and second of all, it just slows everything down, and that's no good. Warehouse maintenance, go. Okay, make sure all those city-to-city lines and all those extra lines we got running will have a way to get themselves taken care of. And this guy here can just keep going. There he goes. He's fixed now. He can go somewhere and get a good, healthy repair. And Lausanne isn't growing. Okay, now what we want to do, got another opportunity, and we also have the ability here to bump up the cheese fondue, right? We can level it up another one. And this guy here, what are we going to put here? Maybe planks? Are we missing planks? We are. What's after? I'm going to check my little list here. Fondue, then liquor. Yeah, no, sure enough, planks are next. Is Neon a good place for them? It's an okay place. So let's go there. Let's go planks in Neon. Let's level it up to level 3. And let's give, I think we ought to give it its own kind of wood line. Oh, and we got, if it would be bad to run it off of this guy up here because we own this. We bought it because it's on sale. And so let's see if we can't kind of fall. Let's see if it's possible for us to fall. Oh, how are we going to do this? Yeah, we're doing a decent job of falling. It's not easy to fall off these mountains. It's surprisingly hard. It kind of forces you to go not necessarily where you're trying to go. Yeah, God, it's almost forcing us to run level. Okay, here we go. Yeah, let's just crank it on back here and come down here and go in back here. This we can do without. And the rest of that is ugly, and there must be a problem with it as well. Somewhere it doesn't like, right here, it doesn't like that. Now, then it doesn't like this. You can't win. Okay, so here. Here. Oh, come on. Ooh. Okay, that's absolutely hideous, and we'll take it. Okay. And we'll double track it, kinda. Plug it in there. That is absolutely hideous. I'm trying to get that. Signals. Okay. Let's just make sure. I'm certain it is, but let's make sure. Well, I'm not certain, or I wouldn't be checking it. Run out track 1. Good. So we want to set up a line that runs out of track 2, dedicated to bringing stuff to here. And yeah, ahead of myself. We need switches on that end. Ooh, first signs of lag. Don't like that. Okay, go down here. Out of track 2, running full. And he should just fire up and take off, because we've got a big demand now for planks down here. In fact, we can make liquid match that particular demand and say you want a 7. 7 times 6 is 42. See, 7 times 8 is 56. We want a frequency of 8 on this line right here. Okay, now we've got it. And we want to be able to generate enough wood for a 6 down there. Yeah, that would do. Just make it an 8. There we go. So now we've got a plank business coming in here. And got to figure out, why aren't we growing Lausanne? It's at 58.7. Beer is light. Textiles and clothing. Okay, and those are pretty basic. Now Nancy should have, let's see if we can bump this up one. We can bump it up to 4. Now we do have a line here, do we not? We do not. Oh, no wonder. Goodness. I have failed to put a line in here. So we'll set that up. Okay, that will make this run better. For sure. Actually, giving it wool will be a huge improvement. Okay. And then the clothing, let's see if, yeah, Eagle should be big enough to at least allow us to bump this up one. It doesn't belong to us, and that's okay. Because until this is bumped up, this isn't going to produce anything anyway. We'd love to get some cloth going over here to Lausanne. That would be a good thing. And what else? It's got the fondue. It's got alcohol coming. Salt. Okay, let's think about salt. Salt is one we know is coming for all of them. We also know it's we're out of warehouse space unless we add another station. We had a station to the north, further out with connections and with salt. I don't know what else we'd want to do. I think I'd rather just do the salt as straight into the cities, kind of like. There's another one of these. Okay, how fast can you fall off this mountain? Okay, let's just find out. Let's go like this, maybe. Put a station that's just hanging on the edge. Check our research. I don't remember where we were. We're here. We're trying to get the 3, and then the 2, and then the 1, and then the 3 over here. Okay, so here we go. Down the hill. Where are we trying to go with this? Oh, anywhere we can. So let's go to. We could go down here, I suppose, and hit that. That works. That wasn't as bad as I expected it to be. Then come down like this and hit that. And we've got switches on both sides so we can put in signals. And now if we add a little bit of track right here, I think we should be able to go over here, shouldn't we? Well, we're going to have to go out like this, maybe. Yeah. And like this. And give it signals. Okay. And that becomes a short block right there. So let's reset that. That's better. So now we can do, actually we can do 2 of these. And we'll build a little shunt line like this. Okay. So our first line will be track 1 running full going to Geneva, which probably won't even take it right now. Oh, it will. Wow. Boy, am I wrong. How big are you? Oh, wow. Okay. Our second one will be going to Neon. Track 2 running full. Okay, now it won't take it. And I think our track 3 might as well go to Lausanne. We don't have a track 3, but we're going to have one. Yeah, here we go. We'll set up a little shunt line like that. Make some really ugly track up here. Or I could have gotten away with just having three platforms up here or whatever, but you know. Okay, let's see what it does to go down here. That's exactly what we would expect it to do. Take the bypass. Good, 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 good. So you, track 3, run full. Into Lausanne. And go. Okay, there's salt going to 3 of the cities. And we got 2 over here that need salt. Now they're way too small to take it. But if we set it up now, then we won't have to worry about it later. So let's just do that. So we're just going to go here and put in, I'm going to wait till I see. Okay, that's fine. We're going to go like this. We're going to come into this right here. Come out like so. And go to, oh wait. Okay, this one, I'm just going to make it, I'm just going to give it 2 platforms out here. Okay. First one to there. Second one to there. I'm not going to worry about shunt lines on this. I don't think we'll ever run more than one train. We're going to go here to Vivi. Is that a bypass? We don't have a bypass for this because we didn't think we needed one. Now we do. You know what? We still don't need one. Oh, wait. No, we can pick up salt. Track 1. Now, it shows nothing because VV doesn't take salt yet. Okay. Oh, I see what was wrong. I had it on Express. That's why. Okay, that makes more sense. Sorry. Take salt there. Run. I did say track 1, yes. Go. That's fine. We don't expect you to run yet. And we'll just have you ready to go here. Out of track 2. Whenever your time comes. Okay. All right, how are we looking here? We're 245 out of 260. And we've got all the cities growing. We're up to 87 here. We're going to get a third industry slot. I'm thinking the fried meat or whatever, salted meat. I forget what it's called. Because we got all that meat. Okay, we barely made money, but that's okay. What's going on here? Oh, we got a whole bunch of empty trains, and they're so fast they don't even spread out. They just kind of cram behind each other and waddle along. Okay, you got to be close. Yeah, we're about to finish it. Okay, now here we've got another business, and what we're going to do is put in the dried meat factory. That's what I was trying to say. We'll just let those guys work right on the beach. And we will level this up to like level 4. So we're going to want a lot of salt in Lausanne, a 7. So a 7 in Lausanne, that was this line here. Needs to be an 8 frequency. We need to run some trains to get that salt in there. To get enough salt to keep that meat going.
Cannot be stopped, and neither can we. The Roman
All right, we finished our task.
The French part of Switzerland keeps growing and growing. From the east to the west, we have laid our tracks. Through mountains and valleys, connected the cities and the countryside. However, some of the biggest challenges still lie before us. Next, we have to expand to the east. But watch out! There's a little problem. It's noisy and it smells. I'm talking about the already established railway company. They will not be happy about us intruding into their turf. Let's get our hands on the local industry, and then we'll show those steam monkeys what we're capable of. Our company plays a big role in the industry and agriculture. Our influence is enormous. We have both the government and the economy on our side. No competitor can stand against us.
Okay, when you hear a bunch of things like that, that means there's new tasks, and you've probably done 1 or 2 of them. So let's just find out. So we finished all of this in pretty good shape, I think. And now we've got, okay, yeah, we had to own 12 industries, which we had that immediately. Transport passengers Lausanne to Freiburg, construct a library in Neuchâtel. So that's basically passenger line here and grow this city. So let's just see. Yeah, that's up here. Here we go. Here's Freiburg, Buell. There's Neuchâtel and Biel. Okay, so we're going to need access to this for 1.8 million. And we need to buy our competitor at least 25% of him. So if we go to competitors and said, okay, what would it cost? 8 million. Okay, that seems pretty cheap. How are we looking for money? Okay, we could get 7 million immediately on a bond. That would give us enough money to buy him. I kind of don't want to be paying 3 bonds at the same time. At the same, and then having said that, I don't want to buy part of the guy. I want to buy all of it. And I want to do it as quickly as we can because that's a task that's under our control to get that done really fast, right? So let's take that bond. That gives us 7.98 million. I want to buy him out completely. Oh, all right, it's done. Okay. There, we bought him out, and we want him. Fusion currently not possible. We're not allowed to merge with him yet. So we just own him. That's all. Okay. I don't know if we can actually do anything with him though. I don't think we can yeah, it's still him. So we can't, change his lines or do anything. Hopefully he's going to make a profit. And now we need to get in there for 1.8 million. And that'll be next episode. So here we've gotten 4 new tasks. We've finished 2 of them immediately, right? As soon as we got the task, we closed that one, and then it took us 2 more days to buy him out. And now we're ready to work on this. Now, I'm seeing this as let's optimize this to make sure we get this done quickly, and then let's just pour everything into building New Chatel. So our next build will be yet another build, a different way that we'll try to get the city growth going. And we can see here we still got everybody's growing. So we'll still get more city growth here, and that's nice. And we're starting to make some decent money, I think, from some of these lines. 49,000 Lausanne to Vivi, 66 Lausanne to Nyon, 66 Geneva to Nyon. These are all the passenger lines. 47. How about, I wonder if the freight lines, do they make any money? No. Freight is a necessary evil. You just have to have a lot of them and hope you could get some money. So let's stop right there. I think we're looking okay. It's January of 1922, 2021. So basically we played 2 years and a couple of weeks. And we're all the way through all of these. And we're getting into tasks that are targeting 1923 and 1924 and 1925. And we've already got a couple of them done. So I think we're doing okay. We're not setting any records maybe, but we are doing all right. So hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join us for our next Railway Empire 2 video. Thank you.